Hello and good afternoon. I would like to welcome you on this lecture about SMEs Second Life. My name is Aleš Pulko and I'm Managing Director of local production company called PVR since 2007. I'm also President of Regional Chamber of Craft and Craft and Small Business in Maribor, and I have more than 20 years experience in managing SMEs. I'm also actively involved in a project called Be Ready Alps. This is a project which creates new support services for mature SMEs. In this project, we work together with 14 international partners from 7 countries in Europe, and our strategy is to become Slovenian leader in development of support services for SMEs. That's why so-called topic Second Life of Mature SMEs is one of the top 10 topics in our chamber, because we know that economy is in constant change and we also have to adapt our services for our clients and for our chamber members. That's why we are taking this advantage in this EU project and developing those new services. Today I would like to present you how those services will affect on SMEs, like a company which is in need of additional knowledge, additional equipment and additional fundings. If you would like to speak about services, we have to take in consideration first what are the changes in these times. And as we all know, the corona pandemic began in early 2020, have already effect on economy today, and unfortunately it will also have it in year 2021. We see this as a decrease of growth options in some companies, major cancellation of investment, and unfortunately also major cut on employees. But those are not the only changes that are in SMEs today, and it will be in future. Companies called SMEs have some disadvantages. They are, or we are, small from dimension and turnover. We are very depending on few big clients, and because of that we are exposed to financial crisis and normally fast market change. We have also not so modern business model and definitely not appropriate approach to innovation and digitalization. So what will be the key competence in future? This will be one key competence which will engage digital marketing and make some help to owners of these SMEs, how to understand the environment, the analysis of that data, and because of that, easy decisions or optimized decisions. If we speak about SMEs and in particular about mature SMEs, I'm sure you know what I'm meaning, but we have to take in consideration that those are companies which are on the peak of its life cycle. That means from the idea, development, introduction, growth to the maturity in which all those companies work as a good business model, have a good business model, but they are traditionally scared about some new things. Normally, or in particular, there is also some degrees in competitivity. So companies start lacking on knowledge how to compete in especially international environment, but they are still in positive balance sheets. Companies which have good ideas still have good ideas for new products, new services, and also internationalization, but there are no feasible assets which can perform that growth. And what is also one of the lack is the lack of connection, especially with RD centers and specialized service providers. And because of its path, so the company is in the peak of its productivity, there is generally also a question or need of additional funding. And those are the companies about which we would like to speak today. And now our project. How can our project help those companies? The project aims to impact to some unexploited scenario about second life project in that kind of the companies. What I mean with the second life project, we are now living in the corona crisis, and this crisis has put many of different branches into very difficult situation. If we take in consideration tourism or gastronomical part of our companies, they have lack of inquiries, they have lack of people who would like to use their services, so they need to do something not to go in the path of forgotten company, but to still survive, or better, to find something which can help them to find second solution or some additional solution which can generate additional turnover and profit. In Be Ready Alps project, we would like to address those companies, to help them find those ideas which were put into the closet many years ago, on which they didn't take, or the owners or the management didn't take enough time to reconsider it, to find the feasibility, to invest in it. And we would like to find those companies, find those ideas, and help them grow. And how to help them grow with our objectives we have made. So we need, or we would like to make a professionalized network of business support points. We would mobilize key actors, and we would support the innovative growth of those mature SMEs. In this process, we need 500 SMEs which are willing to launch a second life project, to find new value change in new technologies. And to those 500 SMEs, we would add 100 providers of innovative add values to those companies. To those 100 providers, we have in our international network 50 R&D centers, which are specially, which speciality is to find those ideas in the companies which management could not find. And as final result, in 2 years, we would like to launch 50 second life projects in 50 real cases, and around 7 countries in Europe established 25 Be Ready points. Now, if we speak about this project, we have to also take in consideration the benefit of this project. So we need to think about who can benefit from our activities. For sure, SMEs and mature companies are those who will have the biggest benefit, because we will help find them new ideas. We will help also develop them ideas. I will show you later how is the path to do this. For sure, the digital providers, which will be key operated providers from us, will have the benefit because they will have additional work, additional business task to do. Also, the business support organization will gain lots of new knowledge, lots of new experience in those transition in companies. And at the end, local, regional, and national public authorities because companies will stay alive, companies will grow the portfolio of work and portfolio of also profit portfolio. We will gain new taxes and new fresh capital also for the public authorities. And how would we do this? So the steps is very easy. We have 5 simple steps in which we go through with every company. So at the beginning, we need to raise idea. We need to find what the companies have in locker rooms, what they would like to work on it, and we have to help management and owners of the company to make those ideas feasible. Normally, we have to know what is the health of the company. That's why we have to measure the performance of company, check up the complete company, the balance sheets, and find out together with the owners if the feasibility of the idea is possible. If we go through those 2 steps, then we go to the step 3, which is strategy planning. This will be done together with us. This can be done together with our international partner, and it's important step because there is always a lack of innovation in companies. There is always lack of knowledge, so we will help you plan the strategy. We will help you do your idea economically feasible. After that, the launch is started. The second life project in company is ready to go public, ready to go to the market, and to find out if the market needs are there. And if we do that, we need to make also this kind of activities public. So we will help. We will also co-finance the marketing. The advertising of your company. So at the end, launched project is also public known, advertised, and explained as a good practice or good idea how other companies in the same situation can work. So what are those services? As I told you, there will be distributors, agent, and expert for internationalization. Those are organized through our platform, through the platform of our partners. They are all national. They can be national. They can be international. So providers who can help companies to gain profit. In order to go digital, we have chosen the startups specialized in digitalization to help SMEs in process of digitalization. And at the end, before the launch of the project, we help you find crowdfunding platforms, equity funds, business angels, and corporate investors. So everything what is needed from idea to the launch of this idea. So the process is also very easy. We have also few steps in which we evaluate the idea till the delivery. So we are starting with expression of interest. This is a written document between our chamber and company. Then is analysis to make, matchmaking, structuring of second life project, and at the end delivery of this project. How can we do this? We have to take a few events that are organized by our chamber. The first event is called Be Ready Breakfast. This is some breakfast on which we communicate, find different ideas. Different companies are sharing the ideas. We see the different mindset and different think set of different directors, owners of the SMEs. After that, we go to the idea factory, so-called event, in which this idea is spoken through many other providers. In this idea factories, not only the managing directors of the companies, also the providers in different fields are present, and they offer their knowledge to evaluate the ideas. The next step is Digiton, is event in which we are testing the readiness of the project, and if those 3 events are done, then we go to the investor days, so days in which companies can find fresh capital, can find and can share the idea to people who would like to invest, to investors, and after that the complete closure of the project is done. So at the end, what are the expected results? As already told, in 7 countries we will establish a network of 25 Be Ready points. They will have all the tools for diagnostic, for standardized services. They will have established cooperation models. They will have trusted networks of providers, and at the end, what is necessary in every service, every production process, they will also have the knowledge how to accredit the service, or how to accredit the product we will have. And on the other hand, what is also more important, to launch 50 second life projects, real life projects from SMEs, and those 50 will be found out from 500 companies which will be assisted. So 10% of companies which will be assisted through the process of evaluation. 10% of them will be honored to have the second launch of the project organized and financed through us. We will make more than 100 business assessment and a program of 20 webinars. So this is in generally what I would like to share with you. So the idea of Be Ready Alps project is the idea to decrease the unemployment. Sorry, is idea to gain or to find SMEs in local and international level, which can gain the profit, and idea to help also Slovenia how to grow. Thank you for your thank you that you have shared your time with me, and I hope those information will help you also in your future time.